Hello all and welcome, and I am the Mgtow Philosopher. And in this video, I would like to talk about a fellow by the name of Armored Skeptic. Now, one of my subscribers turned me on to this guy and said that he made some Mgtow videos that didn't present it in the most positive light, and I should check them out and reply to them. Now, this fellow claims to be both a skeptic and a comedian. I'm not sure how much he is of either, honestly. But anyway, he tries to present Mgtow in a very mixed light, while at the same time saying he's presenting it in a very unbiased way. So he first makes fun of it, and then he kind of sort of backpedals and says, no, it's legitimate. I understand Mgtow's legitimate concerns and all that, but he really spends most of his time pretty much just making fun of Mgtow and Mgtow guys and representing the marginal fringe elements of Mgtow as the actual whole, and essentially casting Mgtow guys in a bad light. So in this video, which is going to be a long reply because he posted an equally long video about it, he's talking about, well, Mgtow, and he's trying to present it as pretty pathetic and as a movement, which it's not. Mgtow's not a movement. The word Mgtow, men going their own way. Mgtow itself is just an anagram. It's a phrasal verb, and going their own way. It's not a movement of any kind. It's a very individualistic thing. It's just a definition for what a man is. Tomato's a tomato. This is a tomato. It grows on a plant. A tomato is green. It becomes red as it ripens, and sometimes you put it on hamburgers and make tomato ketchup and tomato paste out of it. That's the definition of a tomato. The definition of a Mgtow is a man going his own way, meaning simply he doesn't live with women, have kids with them, in any way indebt himself to a woman. That's it. That's not a movement. It's not an ideology. For some reason, he's trying to portray it as such, I guess because it's popular. It's something that he can bang, something he can get a lot of laughs over. And I don't think he really did very much research into it. So let's see what he has to say. Shall we?
What's the matter, Sir Skeptilot?
It's almost Valentine's Day, and I still don't have a date. I mean, look, my Tinder profile isn't even getting any traffic.
Aw, that sucks, boss. You're looking for advice? There's an app here that teaches you how to pick up ladies at the bar.
I don't know.
See, he's gonna use dolls to demonstrate his technique.
I went to the
Dolls. Okay, so automatically he's posting some fringe element nutter who is essentially pretty pathetic. And so right here, his first attempt to present Mgtow is presenting some pathetic and lame guy using dolls to demonstrate pickup techniques. So automatically, right off the bat, he's showing a bias. But he says he's unbiased. Okay, talk about low-hanging fruit. Let's continue, shall we?
toy store and I bought some dolls. I can show you a couple scenarios with my dolls.
You can do this. This is kid stuff. An idiot can do this.
Okay, so he's essentially implying that if Mgtow can do this, you can do this. Mgtow are idiots. I see. Continue.
Do you think you can do this?
Yeah, I do. Okay, let's try this.
I find a spot, maybe a wall, and I hide there.
Oh yeah, this is brilliant. All you guys out there at the bar, you're fucking idiots. You're not.
You see how he's trying to portray Mgtow guys before he even gets to mentioning the name of Mgtow as socially inept losers?
I'm not gonna pick up any chicks over here. This is where you gotta be to pick up the chicks. I bet you wish you thought of this.
When I see an opportunity of a girl that I want to talk to at the bar, I emerge from my hiding spot.
Ooh, I like that one. Well, alright.
Pretend you're looking around for something.
Squire! Has anyone seen my squire? Squire!
You're a lost person. Man, where am I?
Where the fuck am I? Where am I? Who am I? Did I just piss my pants?
Okay, so that is just entirely gratuitous. Again, attempting to portray Mgtow as pathetic. Did I just piss my pants? I don't think this guy actually understands what Mgtow is.
Just stand right behind the girl that you want. Then they're like, okay, we got our drink. I guess we'll go. Bam, you're right there.
Surprise, bitch.
Then tap her on the shoulder with your hand 3 times. and then deliver your opening line.
Nice tits?
Get away from me, you creep!
I give up. I'm done with women forever. Is there a word for that?
Homosexual.
Get the
So immediately he's trying to conflate Mgtow with homosexuals, which is a very common trope online with a lot of blue-pilled mangina wimp boys essentially accusing Mgtow of being that. Very interesting that he falls back on these very tried and true tropes that always get trundled out by white knights.
fuck for the last time, you fucking redneck piece of shit. I am not homosexual. Get the fuck out of here. No, seriously, is there a word for that?
Yes. Mgtow.
Okay, so this is absurd. No, that's not the word for that. The word you're looking for is incel or FL. So either enforced celibate or true forced loneliness. So TFL. That's what's being talked about in this video. He is mistakenly conflating Mgtow with incel and true forced loneliness guys. Very, very different.
Very well. From now on, Sir Skeptilot is Mgtow.
So he presents Mgtow as losers who can't get chicks. That's Mgtow. So he's making a false equivalency argument right there. He's trying to represent Mgtow guys, which is a choice, choosing to go your own way versus being an incel or true forced loneliness, people who essentially have no choice because they can't get chicks. So you could sort of call them like de facto Mgtow. They sort of pretend to be Mgtow, say they're Mgtow, but the moment that a chick opened her legs, they'd be bam, right in her arms as quick as possible. There's a big difference between incel or true force loneliness guys and Mgtow guys. He just hasn't done his research. He doesn't understand the difference. And the way he's presented Mgtow shows that. And it's very disingenuous the way he's presented Mgtow. It's intellectually dishonest. I think that the guy really needs to do some more research. Of course, if he hasn't done enough research, I would say that it's not intellectual dishonesty. It's just plain ignorance on his part. Anyway, he made a part 2. This is just a 2 minute 20, 2 minute 30 2 minute 20, 2 minute 30 second introduction video. He made a much longer video that I'm going to reply to. But this is what you're dealing with this armored skeptic guy. Mostly somebody who likes to ham it up and essentially portray something in the worst light possible, oftentimes a light that is not the genuine, correct representation, objectively speaking, but it's the way that'll get the most laughs. So I would take anything he says with a grain of salt. He's already shown his bias at the same time saying he is unbiased, which is, of course, that everybody who has a bias says. I am Mgtow Philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.